Hi everyone, welcome to Outdoor Bound TV. I'm Kurt Walbeck. You know, for many of us that grew up in an outdoor lifestyle, I think we kind of took for granted some of our early mentors that provided those all-important first experiences and even training in the outdoors. But there's many others that never get this opportunity. Well, on today's show, we're going to meet an organization that's working to change that by providing experience and education for first-time hunters and youth that don't have that mentor. And we're going to head to north central Wisconsin, where the Wisconsin chapter of the First Hunt Foundation is putting on a wing shooting clinic. Now they're hoping to introduce a lot of new people to this great sport. So let's head to Taylor County, Wisconsin, where this group's getting ready to hit the field.
Hi, I'm Jenna Zenner. I am the president of the First Foundation Wisconsin chapter. The First Hunt Foundation, it started out in Idaho with Rick Brazel, and it's going nationwide. And so we started a chapter here in Wisconsin, and we're just trying to get new hunters and more people out into the field, whether it's upland hunting, into the woods, bow hunting, and rifle hunting. We're there to help you get out there.
Cool.
My main goal through this whole wing shooting clinic and putting that on, just getting more youth and getting more and new hunters out into the field. I feel like hunting has kind of gone to the wayside. So trying to raise awareness that you can be out in the woods and you don't need a ton of things to get out here. Grab a gun and you can get out. There's people who would love to take you out and they have dogs. So, and even grouse hunting, you don't even need a dog. You can just go out there and walk through public land and just enjoy yourself. So just trying to find that connection to nature, even going out and just looking at tracks and getting the youth to come alongside of you. I think it's such a great thing, and there's more than just shooting that bird. It's about the conservation that goes into it, the hard work with your dogs, the time that you're learning to shoot your gun and things like that. And just getting those youth out. We're losing our youth, and I feel like if we can get them connected to nature in any way possible, that we can win as a society. Just get them out, get them hunting. And so if we get them into clays, there's tons of high school trap teams that we don't even know about them. I didn't even know our community had one until I sought it out. And I'm like, wow, this is a really neat program. We need to tell more people. And the more people I talked in our community, they didn't even know there was a trap club. So just raising that awareness. And upland hunting, it's just addicting. You're walking the hillsides. Little Hills is a perfect spot. I've hunted many other clubs, and they're not like this. They don't have the rolling hills. They don't have the sloughs that you're walking through. This is a neat spot to get kids out, get new hunters out, because you actually feel like you're out west hunting.
This weekend, I'm very happy to have been invited. I think it's wonderful to see the people getting together, orchestrating, and all hunters, aficionados of fine guns. They like to hunt, they like to make use of them, they have a camaraderie that I like to share and enjoy. And I was very pleased to be invited to come and work with people over the weekend, and hope that they can take some knowledge back from me, like I am obviously taking knowledge back from them. I hadn't grasped the idea of going this way and out in front of it. Does that make sense? Yeah. That's all that was missing. Your picking up of the bird was good, your collection, your eyesight on the bird, and the movement for the target, but you just came off that line. If you could have carried up there, you'd have been breaking them all, but you keep coming off the line and shooting under it. So missing's a contagious disease. So we're going to do something slightly different, and we'll go back to it, yeah? Bit, and then watch it coming.
So I want to go here?
Yep, and straight through it and shoot it. Yeah? Don't be in a rush, you got plenty of time. careful. And then through it, bang. Hey! You're supposed to do a little calypso or something. The events for me come in two different cases. And for my case, being a shooting instructor, a lot of it is the instruction part of it, the gun maker in me as well, the gun making, and obviously in normal times taking people around the world to have experiences that I have enjoyed, and I think they will. This weekend was put together, and great group of people, very supportive of other people who haven't got the same expertise they are, but very keen to instruct and to help them to increase that knowledge. And just all I can say is that I'm thoroughly enjoying the weekend, and looking forward, hopefully, to be re-invited for perhaps an annual visit. We've been working on two targets, long incomer, nice slow incomer, and quite a fast little quartering crosser outwise. Both simulate birds. One, the first target, is like a duck coming into the decoy, and the second one is very similar to a flushing chucker or something, which are excellent birds for practice this time of the year while we're filming this. And then after that, it's been a couple of little tips where there's idiosyncrasies in people's gun mounts which are causing them to miss low and behind, and I think we've helped there by the little practice of dropping the shoulder opposite the line of flight, which makes sure the gun passes over the bird and allows for that drop. So overall, I think we got somewhere this morning. See what we'll do this afternoon.
We got asked to do this because we coach for the youth trap team. We're hoping to experience the knowledge that Chris Batha has to help the youth and adults to learn more about the outdoors and wing shooting, and just to be outside, and hope to help these people become better shooters.
Yep. We raise short hairs, and then that's part of the reason we're here at Little Hills, is we come out here. It's just a phenomenal venue. Once you start working with bird dogs, seeing what all's possible there, everybody can stand to shoot a little bit better, keep their dogs happy. And Chris Batha, how he ended up here, it's just pretty cool because he's got a very good resume. If you can't learn something from Chris, there's probably a problem, because there's a lot of knowledge there. So I'm sure we're going to find out quite a few different things. It's been a joy talking to him so far today, and we should be able to show everybody that comes, I think, something new. Something, if it's one or two things, each little thing you learn, it makes you better in the field.
I'm just hoping that we can help people become better shooters.
Trap shooting, at least like in our kids league, is from the 16-yard line. You shoot at a target that is always coming out of the house very close to 43 miles an hour, and it's 10 yards in front of the house. It's 10 feet high. So basically you have three patterns that the target can always come out of, and it's always going to be the same three targets basically. You'll have 5 stations to stand in, so the angles get slightly different, but the targets are almost always the same. Sporting clays is more similar to hunting. Target can be any angle, height, distance, speed. They can be coming at you, passing shots, straightaways. So sporting clays is more similar to hunting scenarios. Therefore, your variety of targets are indefinite. There's no set target.
It brings a challenge because no two spots are the same. The birds aren't gonna, clay pigeons, birds, aren't gonna come out the same way. So it's more of a challenge.
tomorrow we're going to take everything that we learned today and we're going to take it to the field, because I think sometimes people are like, how do I take trap shooting into the field? Well, you're going to see it work. You're going to learn gun safety out in the field, shooting up so your dogs jump at birds, so that being safe and things like that. So we do have a few people here that have never hunted over dogs, so they're going to learn how to do it safely and properly, along with our instructors that'll be there in the field and teaching that. So when they do go out with their friends, they know how to be safe. They know what it kind of is supposed to look like, so they're not intimidated for that first hunt. So this is the perfect opportunity especially for those newbies.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Mission Crossbows and HHA Sports.
This is Goose. Sit. He's 1 year old and he's been in training for the past 6 months, and it's his first hunt, his real hunt. We've done
Us too.
We have done some competitive hunting, but that's a little different.
So we started 99, 2000. We started with 3 fields, and we grew and added fields as we've went. So we've been here 21 years. We have 9 fields, so we can take up to 9 groups at a time. We do morning hunts and afternoon hunts. So in a full day we could have up to 18 hunts happening. We have some smaller fields that we combine together sometimes. So every day is different because every hunt is different. We have a variety of hunting fields. Some are strips of planted cover, strips of natural cover. Some are mostly natural cover, rolling hills, flat ground. So we can accommodate most people in what they're looking for in a field.
This is a hunter's preserve. I mean, it's pretty much like wild bird hunting, is as close as you can get. The birds generally fly quite well and you have good cover. They're not guaranteed to be easy game out here. They can easily get away from you. So it's an awesome preserve. If you like hunting. Thank you.
Keep walking it down. Go.
So our season runs usually Labor Day weekend through mid-March. And depending on how many birds we have, depends on how long we hunt. We have 5 flight pens, which hold up to 2,500 birds in them. We raise about a quarter of the birds that we go through. So most of the birds that we're hunting during the season, we are having delivered as full-grown adult birds. We also have chuckers, which we do not keep in these pens, but we get chuckers throughout the season from different producers.
Okay.
Mark.
Good bird. Good job, Goose. Should I take it?
Go. Here. Sit. Heel. Sit. 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 Hold. Hold. Sit. Sit. Good. Good. Dead
job,
bird.
Goose.
Dead bird. Dead bird. Good boy. Good boy.
Hit it. I hit it right along this line here. Sometimes it's a team effort, especially including the dog. Cut him up.
Stay close.
Cut him up.
Go
Cut
get him.
Cut him up. We're moving, Johnny.
We wanted to have the dogs work with each other so that they can help each other last all day. With the competitiveness between the two, they will last a lot longer for us today. So that's why we brought Douglas out for a second dog.
Uh-oh. Warning shot.
Sit. Sit. Dead bird. Here, hold, hold, here, here, sit, 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 good, hold, hold, good. That's like, oh, come on, Douglas has got to get that retriever. You know what landed on. Good boy. Come. No. Good boy. Dead bird.
So Little Hills is based in a small community, and we kind of touch base with the communities around us. And the nice thing to see is, like, when you go out hunting in the morning or the afternoon, and when you come in to have your pizza and your chips to follow up your hunt, you're seeing generations gathering together. There's so many families that you'll see sitting at the table together and talking about their hunt, and that is important too. Is get families together. People are off their electronics and they're actually talking about what happened in that present moment. And that's something you can't create that. It just happens, and that's what the field creates, is that family bond that it can't be created anywhere else. You know, they're giving jabs because they missed, or, you know, just these little things, and just sitting there laughing and having a good time. So that's what this area has, is you get that grandparents, the uncles, the younger generation, the nephews, and you're starting to see nieces out there too, and that's exciting. You know, like, girls can hunt too. I hunt. So let's get everybody out there, and everyone's encouraging each other. I was a new hunter 8 years ago, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for this culture. Coming to the clubhouse, and I was struggling. I can't hit a bird. You know, Dave took me out back and he showed me some clay pigeons, you know, and worked on me that way. Like, that is the community that you have here. And before you know it, the first time you come and you keep coming, it becomes family.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Rapala and Mountain Dew.
What a fantastic day at the Little Hills Shooting Preserve, and a big thanks to the Wisconsin chapter of the First Hunt Foundation for putting on this clinic. If you'd like more information, log on to firsthuntfoundation.org. All the information is right there. And we hope that you'll join us again here next week when we'll bring you more great hunting and fishing action from around the U.S., around Canada, and around the world, right here on Outdoor Bound TV.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Suffix and VMC Hooks.
This is a miserable time for me right now.
My wife has to shoot them for me.
Okay, let me back up.
He's directionally challenged, but he can shoot.
I told him he was crazy.
I don't know how you get lost on straight roads.
I suppose we could turn around and say why.
Life is never boring. I say all the time.
But he was able to do it.
All my husband's idea.
That about sums up my life.
Outdoor Bound TV is brought to you by Matthews Archery and Vortex Optics.